before we get started. This is no laughing matter. Ain't no jokes being told. Meek Mill going through it right now. And it's a lot of y'all fault out there. People don't want to believe the truth. If a lie is more entertaining, he let y'all know that he wasn't getting it in with Diddy. But y'all took them rumors, ran with it, made jokes about it, and now allegedly, Meek Mill is strung out bad. The rumor floating around Philly is that Meek Mill is on drugs bad. Now, I don't know if this stuff is true. This is alleged allegations, and I don't want to be spreading no more rumors on this, man, because people already been doing that for a long time. They're saying that the pressure from the rumors is the reason why he allegedly started hitting them drugs real hard. If you seen him recently, he don't look healthy. And a lot of his fans are concerned. If these rumors are true, I'm just asking y'all to pray for the man regardless. Meek Mill says the rumors about his manhood affected his son. And y'all know how much this man loves his kids. So if these rumors is affecting his family and his friends and the people around him don't have the same respect they had for him before the Diddy rumors came out, then I could see how that could drive somebody to allegedly smoking narcotics. T.D. Jakes stepped down from the church because of these allegations that he probably never even had nothing to do with for real. But since people been talking and since people been speaking on it, it affect these people. So I want y'all to see a few things, and y'all gonna have to answer the question for me. Do y'all think, ignore that picture right there because he look crackish. That could be Photoshop. They probably never really kissed. I ain't trying to plant no images in your head. We need to be clear about this because Philadelphia is a hot spot for crackheads. And he talking about he the king of Philly. Well, if you the king, you gonna have to hit the pipe like everybody else. He was in the news not that long ago talking about his opioid addiction. And that's something that you just not gonna quit and not relapse, especially when things get hard. I'm pretty sure he got sober for a minute, but when the rumors started hitting real bad, he messed around and relapsed back on that dope. Y'all gotta listen at this, man. Hold on, let me get it set up. Y'all listening? Come on.
That's a lot of people. I can read it, be like, it look fun for everybody. It's a highlight. It's a highlight application. It's like a super costume. But what about your real life? I was getting my real life together. I had people telling me, like, one of my family members, I told them, I'm like, she like, you doing perks? I'm like, I've been telling you for 9 months, my stomach messed up. So if I'm telling you my stomach messed up, that's what it is. And if I'm going to do Percocet, like how Rose said, when you walk in the studio, I'm going to have my lean on the table. I'm a man of integrity. Like, if I'm doing something, I want to do it in front of my friends so my friends can stop me, so I can have somebody pull me to the side. I ain't going to be doing a drug or doing nothing that I got to hide from my brothers or nothing like that, because nobody might not be able to pull you to the side and help you. You know, I got out of that stage.
That's the ramblings of a crackhead, y'all. He want to do the drugs in front of you so you can save him from himself. So when you see him pick up the crack, he wants you to smack it out of his hand. And Rick Ross been dealing with this the whole time. He been dealing with Meek Mill. But now, since all this stuff come out, he a Brokeback Mountain cowboy. And ain't no telling what he got in his cigarettes or rolled up in his blunts. It's sad out here, man. People losing their souls, losing their life, the opioids, fentanyl and stuff. It's crazy out here. And to hear these rumors about my boy Meek Mill being strung out. Can't pawn the jewelry because the jewelry fake allegedly. Can't sell the cars because the cars is rented. The money was never real. They give you all of this clout, but don't even put $1 in your pocket. He don't look the same, and people concerned about it. Y'all need to listen at this, man. Reg, go ahead, set that up. Y'all listening? Listen at this.
You a piece of shit today. Like, yeah, come on, blame the rappers. How you gonna blame the rappers? You gonna blame the fans? Huh?
That's why I can't blame the rappers. I think it's layers to it. I think people are born with a lot of these things already, the anxiety, the depression, and when they get on these drugs or they start self-medicating, it helps them find that escape they're looking for.
Yeah.
So I can't really just put it on the music, even though the music does glorify it and make that shit seem fly as a motherfucker.
I was with a kid, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. These drugs helping these kids reach thoughts that they can't reach sober, and they falling in love with that. When they come into the booth, they try to come into damn sober. I smoke every night. You try to come into the booth and try to reach those deep thoughts and can't really connect because your mind ain't going that far. So they just be doing drugs and going places and saying things, unique things, because that's where they use unique things. Like most artists, probably, how many artists you think get high out of 100?
75.
I think 95. I think 95 because you ever hear them say shit like, what made you think of that? It's dark, deep shit, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of artists be living in that. So, you know, I don't think nobody to blame for that shit, but the Percocet company to blame for that shit. Why can you buy this shit if it's killing us?
So why celebrate it? Like, you know, when you got Future, like Future make jamming ass music.
That's their life, though. If a nigga telling you he don't gotta, I shouldn't have to explain, well, not shouldn't have to, but 10 of my homies got killed. I like to pop perks when I go to sleep at night. It make me feel better. I was talking to a young kid the other day. I was like, yeah, them Jones ain't right, man. Them Jones will fuck you up. He like, man, when I go in the booth, he said, man, it make me don't forget about everything and just feel I can say whatever I want. It actually making this guy feel like this, but it fuck him up at the same time, and he ain't thinking about long term or what it do. If it make you lose your memory, how the fuck you gonna make good songs anymore if it killing your brain cells at a high rate? This ain't like weed. This ain't weed and liquor we talking about. We talking about it's a new epidemic, so we gotta find out 10 years from now what it do to your bodies when you take them at a higher rate.
Did you have any scares when you was wilding on the surf and open?
I probably was taking it. I never disclosed it. I tell them I taking 10-30s Percocets a day. You walking with death.
God damn.
Yeah, real shit. Crazy shit. You pop 2 in the morning, they gonna wear off by 4. What y'all you over here saying? I'm saying too much over here? But my shit gonna be
He telling the truth though. He telling the truth.
Huh?
Yeah, but kids can learn from this though.
You need to know though.
Don't let them stop you.
Because some of their favorite artists popping 20, 30s on the low, about to die, and nobody catering to what's going on. I had to cater to myself and be like, nigga, you popping 10 perks, you a junkie, nigga. We don't, I ain't come up like that. So, you know.
Damn, so he was living like Cassie for real. No wonder Diddy pimped him out, allegedly. He was a damn junkie. You give him a little bit of drugs, ain't no telling what he gonna do. You keep that man high, and he ain't gotta use his own, he could use your supply. I don't know if the rumors is real or if the rumors are true, but it's starting to look like that's the case. I ain't know he was getting higher than Eminem. Damn, ain't no way up from that. The only way is down from that, man. We starting to see the after effects of this. He got that pookie look in his eyes. People really don't trust him like that. And it's getting worse. I want to take a little bit of time to show y'all what's happening in Philly right now. Hold on, look at this, y'all. Look.
Since high school, I've buried more people than I can count, just in addiction alone. But in the past 2 years, ever since the trank and fentanyl came around, it's tripled.
We were here about a year ago. Since then, there have been federal, state, and city initiatives to address xylazine. What has actually changed on the ground here?
Nothing. Nothing for the better. We've seen that xylazine has increased in.
God damn. Look at the streets. Just trash everywhere. And junkies. It's like, if you from somewhere like this, and this is your home, then drugs is a part of the norm. They not gonna be happy until you on drugs with them. If you trying to hang out, or if you want to be a part of this type of community, you gotta be a part of the community. I feel sorry for all them dudes that's famous and they repping Philly. Cause this is what you gonna be dragged down to. That's like people, they go to their hometown and they get killed. If you from Philly, you might end up on them damn drugs, yo. Because it's everywhere. They probably putting that shit in the food. For this many people to be addicted, it's a possibility that they slipping the dope in the food. Cause there's some World War Z shit going on here. And for my man Meek Mill, who already admitted that he been struggling with substance abuse, and now he at a point in his career where people not really dealing with him like that no more. I would hate to see this man lose everything because of a rumor that I personally don't believe, man. I don't believe that. Let me stop lying. I believe it. Allegedly. Because Diddy too big of a freak to be besties with. Now, it's a possibility him, Fabulous, all of them, they had Brokeback Mountain parties that don't nobody know about. I had to find these pictures of them with that cowboy shit on, doing zesty activities. Now, this is since Diddy been locked up. They ain't changed. They still out there doing what they been doing. Y'all gotta see this real quick. Hold on, let me pull this up. Look.
Man pulled up on me. Hold on, the gang pulled up on me. Said happy birthday. They even had Neff with them. You know what I mean? They got that and Meek talking about what you done did for OG.
I'm gonna say this now, Shawn owe you a big chain too, man.
He owe me a big chain?
Yeah.
Hold on, man. How you?
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Right there. Rip that shit up.
Fuck them that did. He got me feeling like a rapper. Get up put the album out or something.
Let me see. Good job, boss.
How you open that joint, man?
On the front, I think.
Nigga.
You know what I mean? That thing right there, you know what I mean? That young cheese guy represent, you already know. You heard? I've been to that was coming like that, you know what I mean?
Dog, I love you, man.
Yeah, love you too, man. Keep rapping for the brothers out this joint.
Yeah, pick that
Show these
motherfucker
Philly
up.
niggas what this shit about, man.
I gotta show them sides and all
Oh yeah, that shit bust down
that ain't no
all
little
the way.
bullshit pop.
Oh yeah, I got that on the back. Prince of Philly vibes.
Damn, dog. Hold on, man.
Go ahead, put that joint on a 30-pointer or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, hell yeah. Let me throw that joint on.
Damn,
Go ahead,
dog.
throw him on a 30-pointer, 40-pointer, bring this bitch to life.
Damn, man. I appreciate you, dog.
Yeah, no, for sure, for life,
Real
my
talk,
nigga.
man. Damn, man.
Those times beefing with the radio station, Gil helped me get that shit back going, you know what I mean? A lot of things you don't know about, but, you know what I mean? We here, man, we repping. One time, rest in peace, Cheese, you already know that shit serious, you know what I mean? Seeing that shit change my brother, so we changing with him for life, you know what I mean? Philly brotherly love, man, make sure you tap in.
Did y'all see what I just seen, man? Gilly looking extra suspect about all of this. He slapped that man up and wiped his damn hands after. Is it love or no? Look at this.
That shit changed my brother, so we changing with him
Oh shit, wait a minute, look. Look.
for life, you know what I mean? Philly
He put his hand behind his back and wiped his hand off on the back of his jacket.
love.
Damn. Did he do it for clout or no? Gilly looked like he checking for his wallet. He don't know. He got that damn Captain Crunch around his neck. That shit hot chocolate. He don't know if he could trust this man or not. Now that's a nice gesture and all that shit, but what is it really all about? Now you know Gilly got the streets. People respect Gilly. And why wouldn't they? You know what I'm saying? Especially in Philadelphia. Look at this.
Man, make sure you tap in. You hating, we gonna get you.
Damn, man. This nigga sitting here telling
Nigga, Gilly's still checking his pockets. Look.
Shit serious, you know what I mean? Seeing that shit change my brother, so we changing with him for life, you know what I mean? Philly brotherly love, man, make sure you tap in.
The jean suit dirty, y'all. And I ain't trying to be funny, because ain't no point in trying to do that, man. Everything is not a laughing matter. But them jeans, the whole suit, this shit dirty. The jacket one color, the pant. Now you know that part's supposed to be white. It's brown. They bell bottoms. What the fuck he got on his feet? How you gonna give somebody a chain with a dirty jeans suit? Is the chain real? You bite into that bitch, you might have cavities. And rest in peace to cheese. A big charm and a teeny chain. Why the chain so thin? He might as well take that back to the Easter Bunny. But y'all gotta let me know, man. Do you got members in your family that strung out on crack? A cousin, a brother, a auntie, a uncle? Did you ever have to deal with crack in your family? I have. Niggas stole all my Tupac CDs. The crackhead, you can't smoke behind the crackhead. They got the crack in their cigarettes. They got the cracks in their weed, talking about they smoking woos. That's why they ain't let the kids play in the house, because all them crackheads was in there playing cards and smoking crack in their cigarettes. Well, I dealt with crack coming up, man. Crackheads all in the family. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all dealt with that too. You figure only the old people did dope coming up. Now it's the younger a person is, the most likely they on drugs. And that's the craziest part about all this, young people on drugs. And I know Meek Mill got a whole lot of fans out there that inspired to be like him, listen to all of his lyrics, was raised up on Meek Mill. They look at him like a father figure. So if these rumors are true, man, it's heartbreaking. Maybe he just getting old. Maybe he just getting skinny. Maybe he not on drugs. I'm hoping these rumors is just rumors, but it's a possibility that they not. But we don't know for sure. Allegedly. Okay, whatever. Let's get into this, man. Yo, cut that off. Let's do this real quick. Some more stuff I want to show y'all before I get up out of here. Okay, y'all need to see this. Look.
In the supply, we've watched several people die and also lose limbs. That maybe last year we thought, hey, this might lead to amputation, and unfortunately it has.
Oh, Ashley.
Laurel runs Savage Sisters, one of a handful of harm reduction organizations in the area. The little storefront offers showers and wound care to people who are addicted. For dozens who are coming in, it's a warm place on a cold day. The most striking change from last year is the number of wheelchairs. Throughout the neighborhood, people lie in doorways and on sidewalks, or hang out in the rain shooting up.
Past 9 months I've been on the street out here. There's girls out here that are my age that are missing limbs, and they're still injecting right into the sores. I'd never seen anything like it in my life, honestly.
A couple of my friends passed away, you know what I mean? And it was from the wounds, you know what I mean? I knew it was from the wounds.
It used to be 4 fingers wide.
Last year, we interviewed Nick Gallagher, who was addicted to xylazine and was having his wounds treated by Bethany Gaida, a nurse who'd been in recovery from addiction for 2 years. Now, both of them are dead.
Damn, they said the nurse and the dude dead, and she was treating him, and she was on. God damn, man, this make me want to holler like Marvin Gaye, man. This, like I said, this video ain't no laughing matter. These ain't no jokes I'm trying to be telling here, man. This is getting out of hand. I know y'all done heard about that fentanyl. You could touch it and die. My question is, why would somebody even want to be involved in fentanyl? Why would somebody even want to try it if you know you can die with some shit, man? You can't hate your life that much, because they still be surviving. If you hate your life that much, why is you even wasting your time getting high? I don't understand it, man. We gotta pray for these people out here. Like Meek Mill said, these rappers They couldn't even spit a bar if it wasn't for them doing drugs. They wouldn't even be motivated to do a rap if it wasn't for them doing drugs. And really, the shit they be saying is really not even that profound. They better off spitting some sober shit. They gotta get high to create music. That's something that's been going on for a long time. Jazz music came from people smoking drugs or whatever. But you figure the drugs they was taking was all natural back in the day. They had no lab created shit. Either it came from a weed plant or a coke plant or poppy field or something. It came from nature. And I ain't trying to say that made it right. It was still wrong. But the stuff they doing, it got acid all in it. They smoking on science. And it's fucking them up terribly. Hold on, drop my damn coffee. Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button too. A few more things I want to share with y'all before I get up out of here, man. Y'all gotta look at this. Okay, let me get this set up. Y'all looking? Okay, look.
Oh, where we at with it?
Black Rambo out here, South Philly with that boy Meek Mill, you know.
I got Black Rambo with me, so you know I ain't really allowed in the hood, but I got Black Rambo with me, so I'm good today. You know,
you got nothing to worry about. I got his back. You hear me?
Yeah.
God damn, straight crackheads. Oh, look.
You know I ain't really allowed in the hood, but I got Black Rambo with me, so I'm good.
God damn, he's zesty. Wait a minute.
The hood, but I got Black Rambo with me, so I'm good today.
You know
I got Black Rambo with me, so you know I ain't really allowed in the hood.
The way he did his neck. Come on, Meek. What's going on? Is them rumors true or no? He out there Eddie Kane with Eddie Kane. What the fuck? Look.
But I got Black Rambo with me, so I'm good today. You know,
you got nothing to worry about. I got his back. You hear me? Yeah. And we ain't missing. We ain't missing over here. You hear me? All headshots. Call us. Call of Duty.
Oh, where we at with it?
Black Rambo out here, South Philly with that boy Meek Mill, you know.
I got Black Rambo with me, so you know I ain't really allowed in the hood, but I got Black.
Y'all know what's happening? The crackheads is cool now. It's cool to be a crackhead. And when I say crack, I mean the crack of the day, whatever that may be. It's just now dawning on me, man. Damn, I'm late. I need to get out more. I've been out of the loop. But now I realize what's happening here. Being a drug addict is cool. Crack dope heads getting all of the bitches. They get all of the love and all of the respect. You ain't shit if you ain't on drugs. That's what's happening. It's cool. I'm making this video like Meek Mill doing something wrong, or his life is in trouble, or it's a possibility he doing something that he shouldn't be doing. But I'm realizing as of right now, he doing what's socially acceptable. Niggas rap about popping pills. If you ain't women looking for a dude that's on them drugs bad, it remind them of their daddy and all that shit. People raise generations of drug addicts, man. And now it's so normalized that it's the thing to do. I'm embarrassed to say I'm sober. I feel like a lame because I'm sober. That's where we at with it. Not that long ago, I would make these videos trying to reason with the community and trying to have uplifting conversations about issues that's really issues, but all of the things that's wrong with the world, it ain't issues no more. People willingly accept and do all of the madness that's out there to be done. So what's the point? Now I'm starting to understand, y'all. I'm late to the party, but now I'm starting to open my eyes. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I've been doing these videos on Dr. Umar Johnson, and I remember when he would say things and people would get the message, or people would rally behind him because he was speaking some truth to light. But now he a whole buffoon He got baby mama drama, got his kids in on it. It's no point in trying to be a messenger or be politically correct or none of that shit. It's all a damn circus out here. It's a clown show. And Umar Johnson in on it, man. He's scamming people for money. Ain't no hope for the future. People don't want to hear no real shit. People want to be entertained with some nonsense. We may be in the saddest position we've ever been in human history, as far as black people is concerned, man. You ain't got not one person out there that's really worth listening to. They even saying he on crack, and he from Philly too. It's starting to get everybody, and I'm starting to think, is they putting this shit in the food? Y'all remember that movie? Wait a minute. Matter of fact, it's a couple of movies I can run through real quick. Look at this, y'all. I'm gonna make my point. I'm gonna set this shit up for y'all real good. Okay, remember in that movie Undercover Brother where they had the Colonel's chicken and they had Billy D. Williams? He was all about that Colonel's chicken and shit, and everybody was out there eating it, and you know, they was dancing, the chicken was making them happy and all that. Come to find out, they put the dope in the food. And black people, they was just good. They was all about that motherfucking chicken, man. The drive-thrus was packed. People figure it's just some good eating. Y'all gotta remember the movie. But then they came back and did it again in the Clone Tyrone movie where they was eating the chicken. Everybody in there getting a 2-piece and the biscuit. And then they was like, oh, damn, the shit is in the chicken. It's a possibility. Now, I ain't trying to be no whistleblower or nothing like that. Because, like I said, it's game over. Ain't no point in trying to wake up people that's comatose and don't even want to have a realistic I ain't trying to be the real nigga conversation having motherfucker. That ain't what I'm trying to do. I'm just connecting a few dots to get a better understanding of what's going on in the world today. If you addicted, regardless of what it is, man. Addiction is addiction. Okay, now I'm interested in this. We're going to get to Meek Mill in a minute. They Clone Tyrone was a masterclass on social issues, but I bet these 19 things went over a lot of people's heads. Let's hear it, man. Because people... Matter of fact, let me say this. When I watch movies, I can read all between the lines. A lot of times within the first 15 minutes of a movie, I know where they're going with it. And a lot of people will watch a movie and be oblivious to what the hell they just watched. They waiting for the funny part. Or they waiting for the cue to laugh or some shit. But a lot of this stuff go deeper than what's on the surface. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever watched a good movie and started overthinking everything? That was me while watching Netflix's They Clone Tyrone. Not only was it entertaining, but there were so many things to catch. I rounded up 19 things in no particular order that might have gone over your head. Even if it didn't, you might learn something new. So walk with me. If you ever seen or heard of Hollow Man, this reference probably went over your head. Hold on, wait a minute. We're researching, experimenting, doing science, and for the greater good, might I add. Oh, so you Kevin Bacon. Okay, whatever. I ain't got shit to do with shit. But, you know, everything that's happening in society is a social experiment. That's something to consider, man. Everything that's happening out there, on a daily basis is all a social experience. He said, I could be making something out of nothing, but there was a teeny message behind those losing scratch-off tickets. Fontaine scratched off part of the card in different directions every time he got one, but still lost. This is saying no matter where you start, if it's not time for you to win, you simply won't win. Damn, I forgot to play the lottery today. The subtle mention of gentrification, fast food as a chokehold on poor communities. Like I said, the powders in chicken, easily accessible, highly advertised and cheap. And Clone Tyrone, the chicken had flour or some white powdery substance that made those who consumed it laugh. In real life, fast food is unhealthy and addicting, but in many cases, that's all some people can afford. You know what? That's a lie that they need to quit telling. People can afford apples and all. They don't want that shit, man. That's a cop-out and an excuse. If you can afford anything at the drive-thru, ain't no dollar menu no more. That shit high as hell. You go to get you a Burger King meal, you better off going to Applebee's. Your motherfucking McDonald's dinner gonna cost the same as an Olive Garden dinner. You could take your ass in the Food Depot or go get some produce and get some lettuce and some dressing and all that if that's what you're trying to do. People don't want to eat that. That's a cop-out, man. If you wanted to eat healthy, it's really not that hard to do. It's going to require you to cook. People don't want to cook. People just don't want to do the shit. So I'm not believing that part. But I want y'all to look at this. We got to get back to Meek Mill real quick. Because these rumors about him sleeping with Diddy and doing all that stuff, it affected him so bad to where it's hard for him to get money like how he was getting money. People in the streets ain't rocking with him like they used to rock with him. Can't trust him. But as soon as he leave, people talking behind his back. Some of his best friends got some of the most craziest things to say about him. He been exposed. And his own son don't even look at him the same no more. His son getting teased in school. They going on and on. Your daddy this, your father that. I'm pretty sure when his baby moms get mad, they start talking crazy about this shit he got to do. That's a lot of pressure, you know, to have something like that out about you in the news, especially if it ain't true. And you got to try to defend yourself all day, every day. That'll drive somebody crazy. So they saying that's the reason why he allegedly relapsed and wound up on drugs real bad. Allegedly. Rapper Meek Mill has publicly addressed the impact of rumors regarding his sexuality, particularly concerning his teenage son. Ooh. Oh, man. To have to speak. Wherever there's smoke, there's fire. Whenever your sexuality is called into question, people don't know what goes on behind closed doors. So if somebody said something about you, even if they ain't got no proof, for the fact that it was said, you gonna have to hold that L. But a lot of times when somebody say some shit, most likely it's true. Because why are you out of all people? You know what I'm saying? Why they just gonna pick you randomly to put the Fruity Booty ghost on? You know what I'm saying? Unless there's some Fruity Booty madness going on. Look at this. These rumors emerged following the lawsuit filed by music producer Lil Rodney Jones against Shawn Diddy Combs, which alleged that Combs had sexual encounters with an unnamed Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, a description that led to speculation about Meek Mill. How many dudes was clapping Nicki Minaj's cheeks in Philly? He might have not have been the only one. In response, Meek Mill took to social media to refute these claims, stating, "I got a 14-year-old son. I will never let fake rumors about my name or manhood linger and be silent. My son had to see all that shit and deal with it going to school. It's a silent war against black men and y'all rocking with them." Nah, Meek, no. Nah, Meek. Now he being a diva. He using his son as a shield You using your son as a shield? That ain't cool. He put his son up as a shield. That's like on New Jack City when they got the shooting and Nino Brown grabbed a little girl and put it, man, leave your son out of this. That's a cop-out. And I'm pretty sure he's still dealing with the backlash from that. Because nobody probably was even thinking about his damn son. That's your father's problem, not yours. But he threw his son into the damn fold. Look at this, man. In another tweet, Meek expresses, I'm a real life king. I think they found out I can brighten whole communities just by stopping by. Nigga, please. Slow down street wars, offer words, no threats. Influence billions to help be the system. Make 100 M from zero. This is why I was playing dumb. Somebody caught on. He just threw out his whole, whatever he talking is doo-doo now, man. All of this he talking is worthless now. He stripped himself bare to defend a rumor or to clear up some shit about a rumor. He didn't have to do all that. Real G's move in silence. He put all his shit on the table just to clear up a Diddy rumor. And threw his son on top of that, his legacy on top of that, his street cred on top of that. Let somebody else do the talking. If you a boss and you hear some madness like that, the truth will prevail. It's not a fight that you gotta fight. Anybody should know that. You hear some ridiculousness about you that you know ain't true, most likely it'll make you laugh. Like, yeah, okay, if that's what y'all running with, then be my guest. You don't jump out the window for no shit like this. Look, he further emphasized his frustration by suggesting that some rumors are part of a broader issue, tweeting about a perceived war against black men. Man, leave black men out of this. And there is a lot of zesty black men, fatherless children, this a whole bunch of zesty black men. It's zesty Spanish men too. Asian men, white men, everybody's zesty. It's 2025. Purple Rain came out like 40 years ago. What is he trying to? It's all right. Don't nobody care. But by him jumping out the window like this, it's making a lot of people look at him with the side eye. He said, perceived war against black men and highlighting how damaging public speculation can be on young black families and fathers. You got zesty people all up in the church. Meek, we over it. You're going to have to get over it too. He said it's easy to tear black people down because they're not going to stick together and they will help you do it. I'm happy I'm not one of those type of black people. Wasn't he doing the bunny hop for them millionaires on the golf court? Meek Mill has consistently denied any romantic involvement with Diddy and has expressed concern over the emotional toll these rumors have on his family, particularly his son. I'm a real life king. If they found out, I can brighten whole communities just by stopping by. Slow down street wars, offer no words, just threats. Influence billions to help be the system. Make 1 million from zero. This why I was playing dumb. Somebody caught on. Allegedly. What's wrong with him, man? But you know, we gotta have this talk. Like, we gotta have a whole bunch of discussions about what's happening within the black community. They say sisters not getting approached by brothers no more. What's that all about? Y'all want to know why I think sisters not getting approached by brothers no more? Because sisters think all the brothers is zesty. Allegedly. Like, I would holler at shorty, but she might think I'm gay. He be like, hey, how you doing, girlfriend? She gonna look at you and play the shit out of you. Niggas tired of getting played. A chick could tell you she married, ain't even got no goddamn ring on her finger. It's a statistic, man. Black men is not approaching black women no more. Because as soon as you open your mouth, as soon as you slip up or do some, put your hand on your hip or turn to the side too fast to do some, any of that sassy shit, she gonna hurt your feelings, man. That's why they ain't doing it. I know I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying. You a fool if you do it. Now, back in the day, it was different, you know what I'm saying? But if you still trying to holler in 2025, nigga, find a career or some shit. Find some business to mind your business. That's my recommendation. Okay, there's a few more things I want to share with y'all before I get out of here. Look. They say Meek Mill be rapping like his butt be hurting. Like he in pain. Like if he sit down, they gonna have to take him to the ER. He's standing up in the booth all night, squeezing his cheeks together because he hurting. They say all different types of rumors about Meek Mill and his sexuality and him being involved with multiple men in the entertainment industry. I don't believe none of that stuff, man. I believe Meek Mill is a stand-up dude because if he sit down, he'll be up in too much pain. Allegedly. Okay, let me show y'all something real quick because I've been trying. Oh, this what y'all need to see. Look at it. Look.
Yo, Shawn, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this motherfucker. This real life.
Real life shit,
nigga,
bro.
no Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek. Yo, Shawn, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this motherfucker. This real life.
Real life shit,
nigga,
bro.
no Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek.
Oh my God. Yeah. This is so sad to watch, man. You could see the New Jack City in his eyes. I could see the crack, man, the faraway glassy look. He look like he don't know where the fuck he at. He in slow motion. Damn. No matter, he could have on $1 million worth of shit and it still look cheap. That's how you know he on them drugs bad. He could have on $1 million outfit. It looked like something that came from the Goodwill. Damn. He ain't blinked not one goddamn time. They need to send him to Alligator Alcatraz and drop his ass off in Zimbabwe somewhere, man. Send that nigga back to Africa. Looking like that. I mean, goddamn. Allegedly. What he gonna do besides spook the people that really got money out there? God damn. Ooh, go to rehab. With that fake smile, crack all in his eyes, clothes too tight. How you got a skinny body with how you small as fuck with little ass clothes? Can I borrow $1? That's all I see on his face. Beer, cigarettes, booty, all that shit on his breath. I'm getting nauseous thinking about what his breath probably smelled like, man. God damn, hold on, look at this. Look.
Yo, Shawn, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this motherfucker. This real life.
Real life shit,
nigga,
bro.
no Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit.
No Diddy gang. It is what it is, man. Hold on, wait a minute. Look at this. Look.
I'm gonna play fucking R. Kelly. Hello. At my party, right? I don't give a fuck.
Nothing but ratchet. That girl old enough to be his granddaughter. He around all them babies. Boosie says he go bump R. Kelly at his party. You got that? Them girls, they old enough to be your kids. Man, somebody need to go get grandpa and sit his ass down. Them children. Man, I am disgusted. He can't be serious with, they ain't a bunch of hood bookers. And he putting babies in these, this nigga is against the law. They need to drop him off in Zimbabwe with Meek Mill. What is he doing? This the type of shit make niggas get vaccinated. Sterilize this nigga. I know that ain't Diddy daughter in the background. This nigga need to make it rain with food stamps at his... He need to make it... They need to bring back the paper food stamps so he could make it rain at his pool parties. Is he serious with this shit? Wait a minute. Hold on. Look.
I'm gonna play fucking R. Kelly. Hello. At my party, right? I don't give a fuck.
He dead with a 12-year-old on his lap. Man, if y'all don't get, man, somebody get this nigga off the screen. Get him off the screen. Hold on, I know Bow Wow ain't get fatter. This nigga got fatter. Look at Bow Wow, look. I know it sucked for him being in his 40s and shit. He could never go back. He probably have a dream every night about when he was young. He wake up, he look in the mirror and just start crying. Like, fuck. If he try to grow them long ass braids back, you know he going through a midlife crisis. Oh, y'all. What in the hell? Gilly the kid straight shaking his ass at the Latin club. Oh, Birdman got to that nigga. Oh, yes, he did. Birdman tapped that. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Birdman tapped. He tapped that booty. Hold on. Birdman don't pinch both of them cheeks. Hold on. These niggas,
Oh, you doing it, cuz?
Yeah. Y'all have lost y'all minds. I'm about to get up out of here. They have lost their minds.
The hell is them niggas doing? That ain't even what I wanted to show y'all though. Hold on. Where that video at? Oh, this it right here, look. Hold on, look.
I do, you know I do it for a check.
Hold on. Gilly stopped, dropped, and started popping. He pulled his pants up. Before he dropped down. Hold up, y'all. This nigga squatted all the way. He fixed his hat. It started. Oh, no, this nigga didn't. No, he didn't, man. Now that's how they got that deal with Cash Money. This nigga started wiggling his cheeks. Hold on, y'all. What the fuck? What's going on in Philly, man? What the hell is going on in Philly? These niggas got a whole lot of explaining to do. A whole lot of explaining. Hold on, y'all.
He was in Wawa. I was going there to get me some things to eat. Some young girls peeped us. He felt good. Some little honey dippers, you know what I mean? They peeped us. They get out their car. They was 3 deep. We walking in. You know what I mean? I'm just like, damn. He peeped. He was like, damn, they peeping me. They was like, hey. I'm like, damn, see? That was a different reaction.
I had a little flashback.
Yeah, but listen.
Hold on, they turned Gilly into a Chicano. This nigga Mexican? What the hell? This nigga look like one of them dudes from Jersey Shore. They wearing costumes and shit. Oh man, it's getting late. I figure we'll talk about drugs and what's happening in the inner city. But it's not just the inner city. I'm starting to think that people believe that drugs is making them smarter, but in all reality, drugs is making people dumber. And that's why so much bullshit is acceptable, because of the drugs. When you high, you think anything is cool. That's why them kids be at Taco Bell ordering all that bullshit. They think that stuff is delicious because a lot of times they be high on drugs. Sober people ain't gonna eat Taco Bell like that. Because when you on the toilet, shitting your guts out, and you late for work, it's gonna ruin your damn life. We have a drug problem, but I'm starting to see that we don't know where the drugs is coming from. We don't know what they're using it for or what it is, man. You look at the description of whatever it is you eating, the ingredients, it got all that shit in there. Them different words for crack. Let me show y'all something real quick, man. And tell me if y'all can feel me on this. Now, y'all know this ain't nothing but crack. It gotta be. And you ain't never seen a rotten honey bun a day in life. You bite into that bitch, you feel like you in heaven. It's so good and chewy. Something ain't right with that. Look at this. I need to see the ingredients, nigga. I need to see the ingredients in this shit. Enriched, bleached flour. How you gonna enrich some? You put extra bleach on the bleach. Enriched bleach flour. How you gonna enrich some shit that been stripped of all of its minerals? You enrich some bleached flour, wheat flour, barley malt, niacin, reduced iron. They throw some water on that. What is reduced iron? I guess iron, but it ain't worth a shit. Thiamine, mononitrate. That sounds like some Nazi shit. Vitamin B1, riboflavin. You gonna have rolls all around your ribs. You keep eating that shit. Riboflavin, vitamin B2. Folic acid. That shit come out of fucking mummy bones. You got that Cleopatra ingredients in your damn honey bun. Sugar, water, palm oil, dextrose, palm and soybean oils, and LBGTQH community. What the fuck? Hold on. Allegedly. With LBGTQ in that motherfucker. And citric acid to protect the flavor. They got a In order to protect that flavor from all that other bullshit in there, they got to put the acid to keep them demons back off your honey buns. Citric acid to protect the flavor. If it wasn't for that acid warding off all them germs, that honey bun wouldn't taste like shit. Citric acid to protect the flavor. Yeast contains 2% or less of each of the following. Oh, here we go. Cornstarch, mono and dalgestris, soy flour, non-fat, dry-ass milk, salt, leavening, sodium acid, 5-sulfate, baking soda, dried eggs, wheat starch, datine, preservatives, calcium prophytate, sabric acid, potassium sabrate, dried honey, soy lecithin, calcium carbonate. Okay, Hitler put this shit together. Calcium starlight, cinnamon, agar, citric acid, natural, artificial flavors. Contains lemon, calcium sulfate, cocoa, enzymes, titanium dioxide. God damn, they put the fucking Wakanda powder on that shit. Titanium dioxide, ascorbic acid, hydrogenated soybean oil, calcium peroxide, annatto extract, turmeric extract, more soybean oil. It contains wheat, soy, milk, and a goddamn little Debbie honey bun. It don't take all that to make a damn snack. What's the glaze? I guess the glaze is all a lot of that shit mixed up and rubbed on top of it. I bet you I'll get one of them bitches tomorrow. Allegedly. I might get two. All that reading ain't do nothing but make me hungry. Homemade honey buns, they probably taste like shit compared to the ones in the pack. Oh my God. Oh, these shits ain't nothing but the devil. Hey, we gonna talk about Meek Mill real quick, but y'all gotta see this. I gotta see this, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Skate. Oh man. Now that's it right there. A tall glass of milk. A tall glass of milk. Oh my God. But you figure these ain't worth shit neither. And the reason why I'm showing all this stuff is because we don't know where the drugs is coming from. You know what I'm saying? We don't know where we don't know what we taking in and what we addicted to. It's people out there. You talk about people dying from drugs. What about people dying from diabetes? What about the people dying from high blood pressure, too much sodium? You feel me? We don't know where the drugs coming from. So it ain't just crack or pills or whatever. We all on it. One way or another, we on some shit. Matter of fact, I had a taco salad tonight, right? Let me show y'all this. I had a taco salad and it was good. I had the rice. I put the rice down. I put the veggie meat down. I put some corn, put some cheese. And then I started with the sauces. I had sour cream. I had hot sauce. I had some avocado. It really wasn't all that bad. But when you think about all that shit that you put on top and all of the ingredients that's in each of them things that you be using, man, you eating a fucking dope it's crack. It's a concoction of a whole bunch of different drugs. to make it taste good. And just think, some of y'all, okay, I'm gonna do this last one and I'm gonna leave it alone. Oh, I'm gonna do y'all good. I'm gonna do y'all real good. Look at this. This gonna kill it right here. Okay, this is what we need to look at so we can get an understanding of what the hell y'all been doing. And it might not be as bad as the honey buns. Look at this. Vegetable oil, soybean and canola, water, egg yolk, sugar, salt, cultured non-fat buttermilk, natural flavors, milk, soy, less than 1% of spices, less than 1% of the spices, dried garlic, dried onion, vinegar, phosphoric acid, Xanax gum, modified food starch, monosodium glutamate, artificial flavors, disodium phosphate, sorbic acid and calcium disodium, EDTA as preservatives, disodanum and cyanate disodum galantamine contains eggs and soy. And some of y'all can't eat your wings, your hot wings, without this stuff in it, man. Hold on. I need to see it. I need to see the ingredients. Hold on. What's in it? Frank's hot sauce, sugar, water, distilled vinegar, Frank's red hot sauce, aged cayenne peppers, distilled vinegar, garlic powder, mustard seed, soy sauce, water, wheat, soybean, salt, modified starch, salt, natural flavoring, including smoked spices, including turmeric, paprika, garlic powder, sodium benzoate. See, this really ain't all that bad compared to that other shit we've been reading. It really ain't that bad. So if you're doing hot sauce, let me see this. What's in it? Significant source of saturated fat, trans fat. It got that, what's Dwayne Wade son, daughter name? It got that fat up in there. Cholesterol, dietary fiber, total sugars, added sugars, vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium. So that's what you getting inside your lemon pepper. Ingredients: cane sugar, salt, black pepper, dehydrated garlic, dehydrated onion, citric acid, rice concentrate, lemon peel, turmeric, parsley, sunflower oil, and lemon oil. All that and some. Your lemon pepper ain't nothing but sugar. It got more sugar than it got pepper in that bitch. I could see the sugar. Y'all see that? Big ass chunks of salt and sugar in that shit. Who would have thought? Yo, lemon pepper was full of sugar. Look at the shit. It got more sugar than anything. It got a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of celery seed, a teeny little bit of lemon zest, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of ground pepper, and a whole Asia worth of sugar on that bitch. Y'all eating candy wings and don't even know it. You might as well chop up a Chico stick. Make Chico stick powder and put it on your damn wings. Because that's all this is, man. This is a grounded up Chico stick. But back to Meek Mill, man. How long I been on here? Hey, y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, man. Let me know if you hooked on something. Let me know what your favorite thing is. What's your favorite dish? What's your go-to? What you been on? I'm going to expose myself before I get out of here. Y'all just got to stay tuned. But I want to check on my people in the comment section and see how y'all feeling out there, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button too. Meek Mill is under a whole lot of pressure, especially with people saying that he's bisexual or he having sex with men. That'll make anybody lose their mind and start doing drugs. He said his son is getting bullied in school. People speaking about his manhood is affecting his relationship with his kids, his family. People don't respect him like how they used to. That's enough to make anybody crack. Okay, let me check on my shit. Cause I've been going hard with this right here. I'm just now finding out that Lizzo was a vegetarian. Look, Lizzo, vegetarian. Oh, no. Yeah. Look, Lizzo was a vegan before she started losing all that weight. She was a a sloppy vegan. And I'm like, damn, I'm a vegetarian, if you can say that. I don't eat meat, no Diddy, or whatever the case is, but she was a vegetarian and she was big. She stopped the vegetarian shit and started losing weight. She started getting her protein in. She said, fuck that, I'm gonna eat right. She got tired of being a damn blob. Okay, but this is what I wanted to show y'all. It's called Beyond. I got a freezer full of this shit. And if I see something I don't like, I might just have to cut it out. Beef nuggets. I be eating this shit like they chicken wings. Ingredients. Oh, damn. Is my shit Beyond Beef or is it, I think it is Beyond Beef. Okay, let's get into this. Let's see what this is. Water, wheat flour, wheat gluten, baba bean protein. What the fuck is a baba bean? Modified cornstarch, natural flavors, expeller expressed canola oil, pea starch, methylated clusters, salt, refined coconut oil, rice flour, starch, yeast extract, garlic powder, onion powder, pea protein, titanium dioxide for color, sugar, dry yeast, spices, leavening, baking soda, It contains okay, it's not that bad. Thank God, it's not that damn bad. Oh, man, I'm good. I'm good, man. I thought it was a lot worse than what it is. But I still don't think that's the one I be eating. It's the impossible shit. This the one I be eating. Oh, God. Oh, damn, let me do this. Impossible. I ain't trying to take up y'all time. I'm just trying to get a better understanding of what the hell I be eating. Oh, God damn. Water, wheat flour, soy protein, concentrate soybean oil, sunflower oil, less of potato starch, methylated natural flavor salt, cultured dextrose, wheat, gluten, yeast extract, yellow corn flour, dextrose food. You better off eating a regular chicken nugget. Starch, modified sugar, garlic powder, onion powder, spices, leavening, cream of tartar. No wonder I got jelly rolls. Allegedly. Got cream of tartar, sodium bostrate, dried yeast, paprika extract, colorless, vitamin E. I ain't eating that shit no more, man. Cream of tartar. That sounds like some shit that'll go good with some Dorito chips or some fish. What's the point of eating vegan shit when it's less healthy? I have a better diet chopping up some chicken breast. Man, there's some old boy. Them ain't no goddamn chicken nuggets, man. They've been getting over on me with this bullshit. But that's Negro here nor there. I want to listen at this one more time. Listen.
That's a lot of people. I can read. Be like, it look fun for everybody. It's a highlight. It's a highlight application. It's like a super costume. But what about your real life? I was getting my real life together. I had people telling me, like, one of my family members, I told them, I'm like, she like, you doing perks? I'm like, I've been telling you for 9 months, my stomach messed up. So if I'm telling you my stomach messed up, that's what it is. And if I'm going to do Percocet, like how Rose said, when you walk in the studio, I'm going to have my lean on the table. I'm a man of integrity. Like, if I'm doing something, I want to do it in front of my friends so my friends can stop me, so I can have somebody pull me to the side. I ain't going to be doing a drug or doing nothing that I got to hide from my brothers or nothing like that, because nobody might not be able to pull you to the side and help you. You know, I got out of that stage. You know, that's a lot of people I can read.
That's a crazy mess, man. Your boy Meek Mill is on drugs. And it's getting worse. And he getting older. And he got that look about him. And before you know it, them young boys gonna be rolling up on Meek Mill, and he gonna be that nigga that he used to be hot back in the day. Now he just a fiend. We seen this plenty of generations, man. The pimps turn into crackheads. Y'all seen it? Y'all all had that dude in your neighborhood. They be like, back in the day, he was a cold motherfucker. Had Cadillacs, he had hoes. He was doing it real big. Now he a junkie in the alley. A lot of them people out there homeless. They had their shit together once upon a time. They weren't homeless all their life. They had their own companies, running industries, down on Wall Street, penthouses, traveling, married, all that shit. Mess around and hit rock bottom and never climb back up. It happens all the time. It's starting to look like, I hope that's not the case with Meek Mill. I would hate to see him strung out and people be like, damn, I remember him back in the day. That used to be Meek Mill. I hope it ain't no Eddie Kane story. Truth be told, whenever Diddy come home, if he got to do 15 or whatever he got to do, if they give that man 10 years, he gonna come home to nothing. Diddy gonna be living on top of the bodega. And when he come down to get his sandwich, scratching his ass in Harlem, them young boys gonna be out there like, hey, there go Diddy, man. Like all them other Harlem legends. Pee Wee Kirkland and all them dudes that was bubbling in the 70s. You see them nowadays, they still got on that old man shit and they ain't got $1 to their name. I hope that's not the case. The music ain't, I wouldn't pay to hear that shit. And if he did a concert, I don't know who, all them, it's just gonna be a lot of fun boys in the crowd. We heard what you did with Diddy, Mr. Meek Millie. He gonna look down in the crowd. It's gonna be a bunch of dudes freaking off at his concert. He gonna look back. Rick Ross gonna be rubbing his own nipples on the stage with his tongue out his mouth like Megan Thee Stallion. They said that DJ Khaled the biggest fruitcake in the game. And I'm not saying that like that's a bad thing or something, or I'm trying to shame these men. I really hope that people just get it through their heads that all this zesty talk, this ain't nothing new. It been zesty people since ancient Rome. It probably was zesty people in ancient Africa. Allegedly. King Tutankhamun. We don't know what the hell they was doing in Egypt. Y'all seen that shit they had on back in the day? It'd be a man with a big gold cane with a skirt on. They could have been, this stuff ain't nothing new. That's all I'm trying to say, man. They had them big door knocker earrings on in Egypt. So we don't know what time they was on for real. Hold on, look. People need to quit trying to shame people When back in the day, they had them big dresses on. With them bonnets. Remember them big Egyptian bonnets they was wearing back in the day? I don't know. It could have been a zesty for a long time. Bonnet so big, it block out the sun rays of Ra. Women had on skirts, niggas had on skirts. Everybody was wearing dresses. Look at that, a big choker. So a hoochie daddy skirt with a big bonnet folded. Big door knocker Shaniqua earrings, face full of makeup. He got his eyebrows did. Big kinky curl twist. Nipples all out, chains, chokers. He's standing there with his legs gapped open like, what y'all trying to do? Can't tell me they weren't. You never know, man. Quit trying to make it seem like it was something new or Meek Mill need to be ashamed. He said he a king. But that's Negro here nor there. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Nigga wear the bonnet over the shoulders. I don't know. Damn, all them niggas did was wear dresses. King with a big blouse on, big Medea dresses on back in the day. Trying to make it seem like zesty some new shit. It is what it is. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, man. I got so much love for y'all. Yo, I'ma holla at y'all on my next video. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel too. I'ma holla at y'all later though, no doubt.